Hello, Nomads, and welcome to the Nomads Fantasy Podcast. This is the catch-up for July of 2026. We are here to go over all the good stuff we've been watching and playing and doing over this last month. Who is we, you ask? I have with me Mr. Eric.
What up, gamers?
And Mr. Brandon.
Player 3 has joined the conversation.
Yeah, welcome, boys. I haven't seen you. Well, I've seen Brandon recently.
You just saw me like 2 days ago. Or no, yesterday. Oh my God. That's right.
Yeah.
We just went to Toronto to see Foo Fighters and Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah,
it was an epic night of rock and roll, man. It was great. Very fun.
International Nomad outings for rock and roll is quite the event. But yeah,
do you think our Uber driver knew that he was driving around two of the three hosts of Nomads of Fantasy and their wives?
That's probably why he was so quiet. He was nervous.
Wong, but I'm Brandon. That's Dave. I know you've been wanting to ask. It's us.
Oh yeah, I can tell you're nervous. Don't be shy.
We ought to grab something for you. Yeah. I don't know. We forgot to bring stickers there next time.
Oh yeah,
places up.
There you go. Yeah. Just stick them on the back of people. They get home, they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Everyone loves that. Everyone loves when you do that to them. Yeah, it's the summer, trying to stay busy. Like, it's taken us a little bit to get back together, find a good time for us all to go over.
I still need my steak dinner.
Yeah, you do still need your steak dinner.
Yeah, we owe you a steak dinner.
By the time we get around to it, the next Fantasy Critic's gonna be over.
Yep. And this year,
oh my God.
I don't look like
stack on your dessert.
Else's one, besides me, us two.
Yeah, so. Me and Dave are neck and neck right now. It's close.
Yeah.
So maybe just Brandon takes us out for steak.
Yeah, I'm not doing this fantasy critic thing ever again. So eat it up, boys. I'm just not good at it. Not good at it.
We're just plugged in, bro. We're plugged into the industry.
You and those damn Nintendo games, I swear. Like, I've never heard of this. Like, it was like Twilight Princess, Tears of the Nighttime. Okay, great. What the fuck is that?
It's weird that you bring Twilight Princess up, because I have some stuff to talk about with that game in this catch-up episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me guess. It's a Thor.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right.
I have sort of two. I separated them out a little bit, but we'll get into it.
All right. Well, I mean, what do you got first over there?
I mean, since we're talking about it, I guess I'll bring that up first. So there have been recent decompilations of both Link to the Past and Twilight Princess.
What do you mean by decompilation?
So what that means
ripped out the sprite sheet?
So basically what that means is when a game gets decompiled, it takes the the code from the game and decompiles it back into like source code. Into like a human readable language. So what that allows people to do is port it natively to other places like PC or Android, so it'll run natively on these systems. Also, you can add mods to them as well. People in these communities can add mods to these decompiled versions. So what they did...
Question. Yeah. Because I've never heard of this, but this is awesome. Is that how they're doing remasters or remakes these days? Or is that...
I mean, I think that might be
a thing in the industry,
it,
or is this only for like...
This is more for like the modding community and stuff like that. But because what it does, it doesn't really. So when when code gets compiled into an actual game, it gets compiled down into the machine readable code, which is binary, the ones and zeros. So when you decompile it, it goes back into source code, but it's not like, this is the nerdy section. It's not like
as a developer, you do this kind of shit all the time. You're compiling.
It's not like when you decompile it, it's not like the original source code. Like when it gets compiled, a lot of things get truncated and taken out and like shortened.
Back in the day when I used to take flash swifts and decompile them back into the FLAs.
Yeah, exactly.
For and then it would be all sorts of like however the computer would make it. It's like how
exactly.
I gotcha.
So when they convert it back into the source code, some things get lost in translation a bit. So it's not the exact source code that like Nintendo had or anything, but it's enough for them to port it natively to these other places and also mod them.
So all this to say that you play like a modded version of something?
Yes. So they
Okay.
did this recently with both A Link to the Past and Twilight Princess, the 2 Zelda games. So those now run natively on PC, and they've also been ported natively to Android. And the AYN Thor is an Android device, so you can play these versions. The Link to the Past version is called Zelda 3, and the Twilight Princess decompiled version is called Dusklight. So there's these 2 versions that run on Android natively, but recently some people have modded these to add dual screen support for devices like the AYN Thor.
Oh, geez, we're getting in deep.
And what that does, so like for both Link to the Past and Twilight Princess, basically you have the main screen on top, and also they modded it so it's like now, it's widescreen. Obviously, they were 4:3 originally, so now they have widescreen support, which is really weird for Link to the Past because like you don't really think about it, but beyond the bounds of the screen, they like hide some things. So like you'll see a weird pop in, like in things like beyond the wall that you're supposed to see. So like it's kind of interesting, but it's cool having it in that widescreen view. But the second screen, they basically move the map to the second screen, all of your item management, all of your your collection, all the things that you're collecting, all that stuff. So, and it's all touch. Cool. It's all touchscreen support too. So like
you can. It's probably like better. Honestly,
yeah, it's great.
You just have your inventory there.
Because like you can tab between the map or your items, and then just kind of drag and drop your items to like your X and Y buttons. So you can hot swap those instead of having to go like in the pause menu, scrolling around with the D-pad, selecting it. So it's super easy to swap items in and out. And yeah, it's just a lot of quality and of life improvements too. So I mean, obviously I've played Link to the Past before, but I haven't played Twilight Princess before. So playing this version is really cool because it's like, I mean, this is probably one of the best ways you can play it. I mean, they had the Twilight Princess Wii U, Twilight Princess HD. They brought it to Wii U.
Yeah.
But I was looking and like it's like $120 if you want to buy that now. I guess I don't know why it's so expensive, but I think Wii U games are kind of creeping up just because of how little there are out there.
Yeah.
Awesome the Wii U was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Dave was one of the 65 people that had it.
I actually have, so I never had a Wii U at launch, but now I have 2 Wii U's in this house now, which is kind of funny. Yeah.
Never know.
But it's great. It's
so
fun.
Did you like the games overall? We've all played Link to the Past, but have you played that other game before?
Twilight Princess? No, so that originally came out on GameCube. That was like in 2006, and then it also came out on Wii. There's a Wii version as well, and then there's obviously there's the Wii U port, the HD port. Yeah. So this is
good game. You like it?
Yeah, I really like it. I mean, it's your standard Zelda formula. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. I completed like up to the first temple, but this is the one with like Wolf Link. If you ever seen that, he's like, I don't know. The Twilight takes over Hyrule, and once Link goes like into the Twilight, he turns into this beast form. It's kind of weird, but it's different. But like I said, I just beat the Forest Temple, which is the first temple, and it feels like a Zelda game. It feels great. I mean,
Do you play the Link to the Past one too?
I played that. I checked it out. I don't really intend on playing through it. I mostly just wanted to mess around with it.
It's solid though too.
It's great. Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, those are
that is interesting.
Just 2 cool little projects. And there's other games that people are decompiling and making these dual screen mod fors. One of them that's being worked on right now is Morrowind, which I'd be interested to check out because I'd never played Morrowind before.
Not bad. I didn't get that far in it, but it's a good game.
Like adding that like dual screen support for managing like your items and stuff sounds really appealing.
If you got like mods for like quest checkpoints and stuff like that would be
right. And they're making it run better and adding like texture, improved textures and all this stuff. So like, Twilight Princess is running at 60 or like 120 FPS or something. So it looks really smooth.
Wow.
And Textures are great.
Remind everybody what you're playing it on.
Yes, this is the AYN Thor that I'm playing it on, which is the dual screen handheld Android gaming device, which is great. That thing's awesome.
Still got my eye on
Eric was really big into his Steam Deck, and this thing kind of came out of nowhere, and I feel like you've been playing on that a lot.
Yeah, it definitely has become my like tinkering machine. And if there's ever an old game that I want to check out, I'll throw it on there. It's cool for stuff like this too. Cool little projects that the community's working on.
Before we go to Dave and see what he's been up to, just remind me when do you game? When are you gaming? Because you're doing handheld a lot these days, and I'm still mostly just playing on Xbox, but I do have Switch. But when are you gaming mostly? When do you get that in your routine?
I mean, a lot of it is at night before I go to bed. I'll be in bed just with either my Steam Deck or Thor and just plugging away.
Next to your wife?
Yeah.
Just playing?
Yep.
She don't give a shit?
Usually if I'm not playing something too intense that's not too like clicky clacky, yeah, exactly. Yeah, she gets pissed when I'm doing too much with the clicky clackies.
Yeah, I tried Hades 2 next to the wife in bed, and she's like leaned over him. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
No. Well, luckily, the Thor has softer button presses than something like the Steam Deck or the Switch. The Switch 1 is like the buttons are super clicky on that. So I could never play that thing in bed. Switch 2 is a little better. Steam Deck is a little better than that. So like, it's not too bad.
Okay. Depending on what I'm playing. Modding handhelds for like make them like wife acceptable. So like you soften the button presses a little bit. You put a little bit of cushion in there to kind of like make them not as clicky clacky.
Are you a gamer? Do you love games? Do you like to play handhelds in bed? But are you married? Playing games and keeping her up all night, ruining your marriage, getting no sleep.
That's like an infomercial.
In a month. Yep. Yeah. How about this controller?
Headphones and some button pads.
That's right. Yeah. Usually she's reading and then on her Kindle but she's asleep in like 5 minutes. So I'll be sitting there. I'll be sitting there gaming. But yeah, it's fun. I actually just ordered a grip for the Thor off Etsy. These like.
Okay.
A bunch of people are 3D printing these like secondhand grips.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's like, especially with Twilight Princess, you do a lot of like the Z targeting with the triggers, and like it's kind of a small device, so it's my hands are a little bit cramped, and like it's not super ergonomic. I mean, it's a fucking rectangle you're holding in your hands. So like I ordered this grip that adds like actual ergonomic like hand grips to the side of it. So I can get some long gaming sessions in.
You.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking fancy gamer over here.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's great.
That's pretty sweet. I think I need to get one of those at some point.
What have you been up to, David?
Nothing. I mean, I watched a couple movies this month. Nothing.
Nothing.
I saw Oddessy at IMAX.
Ooh,
that was a fun one. I don't want to get too far into
Not the true 70mm IMAX, though.
I know, right? Oh. Have either of you guys seen it?
No, I want to get tickets, but I'm trying to convince my wife to see it with me, but she's like,
My wife had zero interest in seeing it. I was like, maybe I'll just go by myself in the afternoon.
We have the the IMAX with the 70mm like 20 minutes away from me, and I was looking at tickets for those, and you have to get them like a month in advance to even.
I saw that too. I was like, everything. Yeah.
I don't know. I want to do it, but I'm like,
if you're gonna do it,
I do want to do it right.
Watch it big and loud. Like this is one of the fucking. There was parts in it where I wanted to cover my ears. I'm like, holy fuck, this is loud, and there is so much shit going on right now. Like it was intense. There was like an 85-year-old woman with like a cane, like hobbling in front of me, and so everybody's going to see it. Like the theater was packed when I saw it. I saw it at like 10 in the morning on a Saturday or something like that. Got them a week ahead.
When was the last time?
I don't know, regular IMAX.
When was the last time a big movie was hyped up, but also the trolls were like in full swing, like hating on this movie, and yet it still mashed the box office. Because usually, like, once the trolls get a hold of a movie, they'll convince other people this is trash. This is woke trash. You don't want to see it. And they tried really hard with this movie, but there's enough people who are like, it's Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, like
I don't care. This guy doesn't go woke. I gotta trust this guy. So, like, even I was weirded out. Like, why do they speak an English accent, or whatever? But
I didn't even notice it after it started. Like, they're not saying like these and thous and miladies and shit like that. But
yeah, he right. It's also not in the native language.
I was gonna say, do you want them to speak Greek or whatever, or whatever it is, ancient
exactly?
Roman?
Yeah,
Latin. It would be Latin, I guess, at the time, but
some form of variation. Yeah.
Whatever. It's a fucking old fucking fairy tale story, poem, whatever. It was based
it's
on,
not real.
I don't even remember. I didn't have to read it for school, so
it would not be Latin. It would be older than that.
I wasn't preaching on that.
No.
Probably Latin, I would assume.
They spoke Latin in Rome, but this is before Rome.
No.
Hold on. I will have a real answer for you in about 2 seconds. It was composed in Homeric Greek, an archaic literary form of ancient Greek.
I mean, I know Latin was Roman, but
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, whatever.
But the Greeks were before the Romans
on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, Latin's been around since fucking.
But... yeah, who knows? I don't know. It was fun. Yeah. Go see it. Like, if you got time and you can.
Is it worth the hype?
It's worth. I mean, it's a fucking Christopher Nolan movie. It was solid. It was visually fucking stunning everywhere. That's why I think seeing it big and like in your fucking face is like a good way to see it.
So not on your phone, you got that on an airplane, probably.
Eric, you need that. That 70 millimeter one, isn't that like 5 stories tall there?
Something like that. Yeah, it's
pretty fucking huge.
Yeah.
Like the seats that we're in, I'm used to like the recliners with the footrests, and you got the swing out tray to be a fat slob and eat popcorn on. No, you're just crammed in.
Well, they pack you in like sardines.
You're sharing an elbow pad with 2 people. Like you are.
They want to fit as many seats in there as they can.
3 hours.
3-hour movie, right?
3 hours.
Go with somebody
Plus trailers.
Yeah. Plus trailers.
How were the trailers? Were they annoying?
I had a friend that ditched out, so I had an empty seat next to me. So I was doing like the big boy lean over to the other side, stretching my legs out like I own the place. But that was fun.
Doesn't sound like it blew your socks off.
I mean, it's not the greatest movie ever, but it was a visual delight, and I don't know, it was a cool story. I didn't know what was going to happen.
You liked it. Because I mean,
solid. It's a solid summer blockbuster.
I'm assuming it'll stay in theaters for a while, especially if it's this popular. So I'll get there eventually. Yeah,
they'll do like a re-release of it at some point, I bet too.
Probably.
Yep. When nothing good's going on, just fucking throw it up there.
Local ties too. They Kodak in Rochester produced the film that the movie was shot on.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep.
Kodak's still kicking it.
They are. Yeah.
I'd like to see that. All right, Brando, over to you. What do you got on your docket?
I'll go with the movie. I have a video game I want to talk about and a movie I want to talk about, and everything else is more or less whatever. But I'll go with the movie because you just did a movie. So
sure.
Where did I see this on? Was it on Prime? I think it was on Prime. Yeah, Amazon made this.
Roku channel.
The Sheep Detectives.
Oh yeah, I saw that was on Prime. Yeah.
Did you see it?
No, that's the Hugh Jackman joint with the sheep, right?
Dude,
the murder mystery ship talking animals.
But my oldest son just loves murder mysteries. So it's just always like a hit with the family. So yeah, my two sons and my wife and I, we just sat down and we watched this movie, and I think it's great. I think it's really.
Is it Knives Out with sheep?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, I'm in. That's all you had to say.
I mean, I didn't know what to expect out of the talking animals. Is always a fine line to walk. Like,
so I was in the beginning. I was like, I'm just, I like family night movie or board game, right? I like to sit down, so and hang out with them. So we picked this, and I was mentally turning it off because of the talking animals, but the intro was good. I was like, you know what, this is a good intro. And then the sheep started talking to each other, and I'm like, all right, like Charlotte's Web or whatever. This is like whatever, Babe or something, right? Like,
okay, yeah,
just dumb. But then you're introduced to each of the sheep right away, and you kind of get some exposition. You already know about their personality types. So once they start engaging, and then the murder happens, it's just it's a great whodunit because there's a human detective, and it's a small town, so he's literally the only law enforcement in the area. So he's got to figure out what the hell happened, but the sheep are also trying to figure it out too. Who killed their owner, Hugh Jackman, and just the way that they work with the humans, because they're not talking to the humans, so they have to like give stuff to the human cop, and he's like weirded out because he's like, it's like, are you working on this mystery? Are you gonna solve this murder case? Was he murdered? Was it accidental? And he's just like, yeah. Am I the only one noticing these sheep staring at me? They're just far away, and I don't want to give too much away, but they'll go to his like his station or his fucking building or whatever, but they'll just leave a hint or an idea, and then they'll run away and hide, and then you'll see them talking to each other, but then from his perspective, he just sees two sheep staring at him, and it's actually legit funny. It's a good whodunit. I looked at the Rotten Tomatoes, dude. It's got like a 90.
Damn.
90
for the sheep murder
5 on
mystery
Rotten
movie.
Tomatoes.
Okay.
So what's interesting is this director, Kyle Balda. He's known for doing Despicable Me, Minions, Illumination like movies.
Yeah,
Really?
So
he's stretching his
those are
legs with a
very
little bit of live
dumb.
action.
Yeah, those are very dumb movies. I don't like. I like them like I like. I don't know, like
Sonic the
I don't
Hedgehog
know.
movies.
Yeah, yeah. Or
First
just like kind
Despicable
of
Me's okay.
How
just
dare you
don't think.
besmirch
just don't.
Sonic like that?
Yeah, they're all right. They're not great, but like they're not deep. So I did not
Yeah.
expect that out of this director, because this is a legit, like, it has a scene that gets emotional, and it's like, fuck, this is
Did this sheep movie
this is
make you
good. This is
cry?
like Disney good. This is like the emotional weight is pretty good. So I'm
Who made
impressed.
the movie? Who made this?
It's an Amazon. It's going to Amazon Prime. It's directed by Kyle Balda. It's PG. Yeah,
Interesting.
and Hugh Jackman does a
distributed by
voice.
Amazon. Okay.
It's smart. It's a smart idea to do like a whodunit movie for kids, because like,
It's a great idea.
there's
Through the Animals.
a couple of those. I feel like, I don't know, but usually whodunits are not super like kid friendly, because
Dude,
it's about murder.
I know.
It is murder. Yeah.
Right, and the way they handled the murder, the way they handled death is part of the like. It's good. It's good. I like how they talk about death, because it's still PG.
Interesting.
And the voices are great. They got from what's that soccer show?
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. All right, Lasso. Who's that guy? He's the Brit, or what is his name?
Roy Kent.
Roy.
He's there.
Kent,
He's there. He's every fucking.
He does
where.
the voice. Yeah, he's there. He's every fucking where. Yep. Bryan Cranston,
Nice.
Bella Ramsey, Emma Thompson, Patrick Stewart.
Stop Cronin.
cast.
I'm in.
Damn.
I'm in.
Rhys Darby, who's from he's the manager of the Flight of the Conchords, and and then Varys, who was one of the Game of Thrones, is like not Littlefinger, but he was
eunuch?
like the eunuch. Yeah, he's in it.
Okay.
He plays a butcher. Yeah, stacked cast.
Yeah, wow.
So Julia Louis-Dreyfus is in it,
Right.
and obviously Hugh Jackman. So I don't know. I say genuinely good movie, great movie to watch with the family.
All right,
Hands down.
You've convinced
I was really
me.
impressed.
Yeah.
Just quality.
I saw the trailer and I was like, no.
Yeah, I didn't hear like
I was
any
like,
buzz
no.
about it really at all.
No, I know. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and you know how like what are those movies? Paddington Bear. movies have like 98s or 99s or 100s.
Yeah,
on
people love
fucking-
those movies. Yep.
And I watch them, and I'm like, they're good. They're very well produced, and it's good. But there's nothing great that happens in this. There's nothing that like I took away. I was like, yeah, it was good.
Paddington Bear.
This
Just fucking bear.
But this is PG,
Fucking bear.
and it's got a high rating.
It doesn't do anything.
And I felt like this was more interesting. I thought the characters were all interesting, and they're sheep.
All right.
So,
Okay.
Sweet.
Nice. All right. Well.
all right, Eric.
Sounds
what
like
you
a
got?
good family
So,
movie night.
It was.
All right.
It was.
What do I got next here? I'll talk about some XCOM, Enemy Unknown.
Yeah. Ooh. Original? Like
No, this is
first one?
this is the like the
Enemy
reboot,
Unknown.
the reboot frame, series.
Okay.
Because I mean, I know that XCOM. Well, I actually just found this out because I didn't know that XCOM had like an original. I thought like this reboot series was just the original XCOM. I didn't know about the original games, so I was looking into those a little bit. And I'm like, wow, these are some like computer ass strategy games.
Yeah, like PC and like early Xbox, right?
Yeah, I think maybe some of the later ones. But yeah, I think like the original ones were like strictly PC. They might have some ports to consoles, but I forget because this was like this was like 90s. But yeah, I got a free Steam code from one of my other Discords for XCOM, and I've always wanted to check out this reboot series just because I know turn-based strategy.
Is this a Steam Deck game?
Yes, it's
Okay.
great on the Steam Deck. Just like every other game that I play on Steam.
Yeah.
No, it really is though, because I mean you can either use the touchscreen controls to sort of move stuff around, but the controller support on it is great too. Yeah, I mean it's interesting because it combines that, like we talked about it a little before, but it combines that sort of like base building aspect with the strategy game aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, the whole thing is you have your base and you're building it up against the aliens, so you're getting new research and you're building new weapons for your your soldiers and upgrading your weapons, upgrading your technology, all that type of stuff. And then you're going out on these missions whenever the aliens attack, and it's turn-based strategy, which has been my jam lately, and yeah, it feels really good. It's also very like high stakes, because I mean, once one of your characters dies, they're like gone forever.
That's the tension right there. It's so good though.
Right. So like I'm always like hesitant to send my best guys out because I don't want to lose them, but it's
gonna happen.
Risk,
like it's kind of unavoidable at some point or another.
Yeah. So that's what makes it fun. And just building up your base because you got that Fallout shelter side view look of your base, and you're adding new rooms, like workshops,
from the side,
laboratories. Just the base building aspect.
The base building side is,
and then like the strategy is your typical like isometric top down sort of thing for the turn-based battles. But yeah, I'm liking it. I knew I would like this game if I tried it. I just haven't gotten the chance to, and I'm like, yeah, I got this. I got a free Steam code for it, so I'll throw it on the Steam Deck, and yeah, it works awesome on there. Have you played any of these games, Dave? Seems like it would be your jam.
2 or 3, I forget. I think it was 2.
Yeah, because they have
for a bit.
They have, I think it's just XCOM, Enemy Unknown, and then XCOM 2, but they also have DLCs for each of them, which are basically like whole new expansions to the game. So I know they're pretty substantial, but
I
feel like Game Pass added a bunch of this genre on there, just over the last few months. Like I feel like they added a bunch of different franchises too, not just like One-Us, but look it up if you like this genre, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I've definitely been into
What is this
lately.
called again? It's like it's because it's turn based.
Yes.
But like you set paths.
Yeah, I mean
for the character to go, and
it's turn-based strategy.
What's that called? Turn-based strategy. That's all. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game Pass has a bunch of these because I'll look at it, oh, that looks really cool, and I'm like, oh, it's that, dude. There probably is like 20.
Yeah, it's
on
more
Game Pass alone.
it's more tactical, I would say, especially with XCOM, because like you want to make sure your guys are like you're moving your guys between cover, because like it's all like numbers and percentages. So if you're behind cover, you know your percentage to get hit is less than that if you were just standing in the middle of an area. And it shows you the percentages too, like whenever you're aiming at an alien, if they're behind cover, or they make a big deal about like flanking. So you want to make sure you're always flanking your enemies, because then you'll have a higher percentage chance to hit them. And it's always a real gut punch when it's like, oh, it's like 75% chance to hit, and then you miss, and then you're like leave your ass wide open, and then they just do a counterattack. So, but it's fun. That's what makes it fun. And the risk reward is
like,
always
Wasteland. The next Wasteland games took on like the kind of cover mechanic, and it's the same.
Yeah,
Reddit's
saying Wasteland 3 is the best. People are just praising that over and over again. So I see that and Octopath 2 are like the two that are repeated a lot.
Yeah. Yep.
Octopath Traveler 2?
Yeah, that's more. I mean, that's more.
That's an RPG.
Yeah, that's more like
I played it, but it's turn-based.
Yeah.
Wasteland 3 is a good one, but that's sweet. I always like those XCOM games are classic.
But yeah, I'll throw it on do a mission here or there. But yeah, that's fun.
Sea of Stars is another one I see coming up a lot.
That was good. I played a decent chunk of that, but again, that's more like a JRPG, like Chrono Trigger type spiritual successor.
Well, Eric, I have one that you are gonna fucking love.
All right, I think I know what it is.
You know exactly what it is. It's Denshattack.
Yeah.
This one is a fucking wacky one. Came on.
I played the
Game
demo.
Pass, so it just came out in like July 15th. Yeah.
How do you spell Densha attack?
Densha.
Denshattack, which Densha means train in Japanese. Yeah.
So it's like some weird world where.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a weird world where like trains are everywhere, and this is like a, I don't know, cell shaded Japan story, whatever. But it's literally like Tony Hawk on a roller coaster.
Yep.
And they come you along. I don't know how far the demo went, but they string you along and they teach you things fairly slowly in this one, because there is a lot of shit going on where if they threw you in there, like,
the amount of like things you could do with your train is pretty surprising.
Yeah. So yeah, first they teach you how to jump over stuff, and then they teach you how to, choose which way you're going to go, and then they start teaching you tricks, and then there's grind tricks, and then they start learning wall rides and hopping between multiple rails, and then you start to get like I forget what they call like the ultra mode or whatever. All these fucking tracks just appear out of everywhere, and you can just start going balls wild and doing all sorts of tricks and grinds and manuals. And I know you're a Tony Hawk guy, so
oh yeah, absolutely.
This scratches that itch in like a fucking wacky, crazy way.
It's like Jet Set Radio a little bit.
Yeah,
it has that very distinct like Dreamcast look to it for sure.
Yeah, that cell shaded look.
I love.
Is it open world, or are you on a track and you just got to beat that level, like that track?
You're on a track. You're doing like certain levels will just be a certain track, and some of them will like go in loops. So like if you got to do a certain thing, you can take the left, go over to this area, do this thing, come back, and go over to this area and do this thing. So you can choosing which direction you're going happens, but there's a lot of like crazy ass cinematic shit that happens where you'll get attacked by like a giant fucking robot just shows up and he's chasing you, and all sorts of shit's going all over the place.
The pictures are like, I had no idea that's what the game was. I just looked at the pictures again.
I was gonna say,
and
I feel like you have to see it in motion.
I would not know that that's a Tony Hawk.
Yeah, you gotta see it in motion. Yeah.
Because it goes some places. So I mean, the story is whatever. It's you're not there for the story.
What do you mean? Really? That's just whatever.
Sorry to break it to you.
The story.
I feel like even in the demo there was a little too much story. I kind of started.
Yeah, you gotta thumb through it.
Like, get me to the fucking train flipping. Come on.
Yeah, everybody wants the train flipping, but like the giant bosses that you got to go against, and like some of the things that you're going through and your train is doing, like just fucking your wildest dreams are happening on the screen. So
yeah, I gotta dig more into this one.
Thumbs up. badass one because like it's all because I know you like those not like challenge based, but like ones where you'll do a level a couple times. You got to learn the level, learn where the tricks are, learn where the spots are.
Yep.
Like when you get a good line in Tony, and you got this was a little more. I heard some people compare it to is it Tony Hawk Downhill Jam or something like that.
Right, because
Something
that one is more like on rails.
Where you're going, you got
you're doing runs. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So this one is definitely cool. It's only $20 on Steam. So
yep, which it's on Game Pass too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yeah,
so this would be a good Steam Deck game for you, or just pop this on. The kids will probably be mesmerized by
there's
colors and flashing
to look
shit
at
going on.
Yeah,
they will be mesmerized. Nice. All right, that's me. Back over to Brandon.
Yeah, I have a video game to talk about. So my library is just crushing.
Your fucking library.
Yeah, fuck
some of these games I got to spend more time in to really get an opinion on them. But one of them that I've really played a lot of, I had no interest in playing this game, is Pragmata.
Yeah, I'm waiting for this to go on sale. I really want to play it.
Yeah, you should. This is a good, I would say, because Capcom games do go down.
Yeah, I bet by like Black Friday it'll be like $30, and that's when I'll pick it up.
Yeah, 30, 35, whatever is a great price for their games, honestly. And Capcom always just delivers, right? So I did check out Resident Evil Requiem, and that had a casual mode. So I was blown away by the graphics in the opening 30 minutes. I was like, this is incredible. They just get better and better with this damn engine. So
crazy.
I think we might want to put a pin in that, and maybe we try to play that for Halloween or October or whatever.
Yeah,
but
awesome.
All right.
So I returned that, but I got this. I was like, I'll just grab it, whatever. And it's pretty cool, honestly. I kind of like it. It says that the campaign's only like 12 hours long, 16 hours.
I heard it was
maybe
pretty
it's
short.
A good quick run.
Yeah. They in the people in the comments or Reddit or whatever would say, just when you start to get tired of the game mechanic is when it wraps up. So it's got pretty good pacing. Yeah, if you don't know what this is, Capcom made a game, and I feel like this captures the magic of that Xbox 360 PS2 era, where maybe even earlier, where there was just so many ideas, and they would just try things. Where I think a lot of games are pretty much samey. Unless you go indie, but I feel like a lot of games are just kind of set, and they're just kind of the same thing. We've experienced them in some way. This game, Pragmata, they put you in a space setting using the Resident Evil engine, and it looks spectacular in like clean, flat, bright, level designs or whatever. But the thing that they added to this game, so it's a third-person I would say platformer or whatever, just like Resident Evil, where you kind of go into the area and unlock stuff, and and you add, you get stronger and unlock abilities and whatever. But you have a second character that you're introduced to, and she becomes part of you. So you're playing as two characters at the same time, and you're a full-grown space marine like kind of dude, and your team gets killed, and you're stuck on this research lab on the moon, and you're like, all right, well, I got to get back to Earth and let them know that shit went down at this lab. But you discover there's this android girl, like childlike thing on there, and she's really nice and cute, and so she's like innocent, and she's helping you. Nobody else is around, and it does like 3D printing AI stuff, so it's just all out of control. And like out of control to the point where like you go to an area and it's like trying to recreate Manhattan, downtown Manhattan. So you have all these billboards and streets and taxis and stuff like that, but they're all on the side walls or upside down or in the ground.
Yeah, the look of this game is really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. But this girl ends up joining your character Hugh. Diana, I think, or Diana. She hops on you, and then you're basically, this is what's cool. This is what got me. It's like, all right,
she's a computer.
She's an android, So she can hack.
Computer.
To the computer. She can hack. So when you're playing the game, right trigger is shooting and all stuff, and you pick the gun that you want to use with the directional pad or whatever. Dashing, jumping, all that stuff. Standard. But left trigger, when you aim down, instead of just aiming down and then you just align your aim and then shoot with the right trigger, left trigger opens up a mini game, basically, where she hacks. So you're going against these android robot things, these enemies.
Are they slow?
And they're slow, and they're slow like a zombie, just like Capcom, but it's like, instead of zombies, it's robot. But this is the clever part. It's like left trigger opens up this ADS, aim down sight, a thing that we're all familiar with other games, and you use your 4 buttons. If it's Xbox, it's X, Y, A, B, or whatever. You use those to move up and down or left and right on a grid, and you're basically trying to get the best strongest combination possible. So when you shoot with the right trigger, you do more damage. So what she's doing is basically, probably 8x8. Okay. So you're like B B B B A B X Y X, and then you hit the final thing, and then you're the most strong. You can shoot normal, with your pistol or whatever. You can shoot at this thing and shoot it, and it'll do like 15 damage. But if you aim down your sights, she will like with the force, she'll like hack it when you do this mini game. And if the best you do, it opens up, it exposes like weaknesses. So now you got to aim for like things that it shouldn't have sticking out. So it's battery or it's neck. So you can get to the inside. So if it's a big guy and it's slow, if you hack it, its back might open up. So then you got to dash around and then go from behind and shoot it. But you'll have 6 monsters trying to attack you or whatever. Some fly in the air, some are on the ground, some charge at you. A lot of this is you've experienced before. But I think the genius part is the left trigger is more than just holding down left trigger while you aim. It opens up an optional mini game that you really should use. And as you hit, and then like when you do the upgrades, you could say, hey, I want more boosters in the hacking part, so that way I'm even more strong, or I want to upgrade her so her hacking time is longer and things slow down, or I can drift farther. I can, so there's a lot of good upgrades. I think they took a shot, and good for Capcom, who has really stellar, popular, I would say lucrative franchises. But I would say this is a great game. It's probably a one-off. I don't know if it'll have a sequel.
They actually greenlit a sequel already for this game.
Oh, great, because I think there's room for improvement. But when I'm playing it, I don't want to stop. And the world's okay, but
it's a good game.
It's just fun.
This was like a proof of concept for them. Like Capcom is killing it because I think they just wanted to test the waters with this new IP. And this was the perfect way to do it because, like, I don't know, all the other companies are trying to make the biggest game possible, the game that takes over your life. This is the only game you can play, but Capcom's like, hey, we're going to make this 10 to 12 hour experience, single player. And
is it using the Resident Evil engine
make
too?
it really good. Yeah.
Yep. I assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's beautiful. For what you're doing.
Yep.
It
sold really well. It was received really well.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean,
you don't hear a bunch of people talking about it, but I did hear people say I liked it. And I'm like, well, yeah, Capcom just, for the most part, makes bangers.
I mean, I think Capcom has built themselves back up enough with, the industry and the audience that they're like, okay, people trust Capcom as a developer now. So, like, I think that's why this game has done so well. Because they see the Capcom name attached to it. Yeah. And they're like, yeah. And then it's really good. So, yeah, that's kind of what I've heard. Like, there's room for improvement. So, like, I'm glad that they're getting a sequel. I was actually wondering if you would enjoy this game because, I mean, we all know Brandon
I grabbed it.
is bro gamer. He just wants to shoot stuff. So I was like, I was wondering if you'd be annoyed by the hacking mini game or if you would just be like, just let me shoot these fucking guys.
I know. I think because Capcom paced it very well.
Yeah.
I'm not a bro movie watcher, but I'm a bro gamer. and I just want to shoot shit. And when they make me pause, and I don't like that. So this slowed down time, and it doesn't even slow down time. The creatures are already moving slow. It's, I don't know. I think the left trigger being rethought, because like forever, for the last
just something new,
20 years,
new mechanic.
Everybody does the same thing. Left trigger aims down the sight, and right trigger shoots. I just like that they're like, yeah, but while we hold down left trigger, if you're not doing anything else and you have time, and I thought, okay, this is going to be really annoying, because what if I'm trying to go through this grid, this little mini game with the controls, but the thing gets close to me and is about to attack me. I have to hit RB to dash. Is that going to reset my thing? Nope, doesn't reset. Picks up right where you left off. So I'm like, things like that, I think would have made or break it. Because if I had to redo the mini game every time, even though it's quick, up, you hit like the button 6 times and it's over with. The fact that I can hit the button 3 times, dash, get out of the way, and then go back and pick up where I left off. I think there's probably a timer where it will reset, but I love it. And it's got all these awesome abilities. Some Metroidvania going on where like, oh, okay, now I got this ability. I can go back to that area and unlock more. I like that. Yeah, because you see things. I'm like, can I get that, or can I destroy that? Or is that not destroyable?
Just reskinned Resident Evil and made it action-y and just gave it a different story.
Well, they're already action-y anyways. I would say the last few games have been pretty action-y. I thought RE2 remake or 4 remake was very action-y. Yeah. This plays more like that, and I think the only improvement that I could see is the level design is kind of like, it's a spaceship lab. There's a lot of weird stuff going on, but it's kind of the same thing over and over again.
Good. Spaceship labs are always fun to go around.
Yeah.
Rules are good.
Yeah. So it's highly recommend. I just highly recommend.
All right. Yeah. Well, I will add that to the must play list. Every time I see it, I always think of, like you said, 360. It reminds me of like Lost Planet or like one of those side franchises that just like
which were like creative and different. Like that was when Gears of War was coming out. Like that's when like superhero games are getting their grip on things. I don't know. It feels like they had creativity.
Feels like they had this one idea for this unique mechanic and then built a whole game around it, which is how I feel like how more games should take their approaches and be like, how can we differentiate ourselves with this one thing, and then everything else will kind of come together. Oh
and like you don't have to relearn anything. It's just this mini game really is the only. If you took that out, it'd be like anything else. But because it's like, well, hold on, let's just think about the left trigger. I applaud them for that. So yeah,
cool.
Nice. All right, Eric,
is it back to me? All right,
over to you.
All right, let me. The rest of my stuff is kind of relatively quick. I've been playing
here. That's all you got.
I've been playing an idle game recently, which normally I'm not into idle games as much. I know Dave likes idle games. So I checked this one out. I don't know if it's only on iOS or if it's on Android as well, but I think it's on Android too. Idle Obelisk Miner. I don't know if you've heard of this one, Dave. But it's basically exactly what it sounds like. You're
modeling obelisks.
You're just you're basically you have a pickaxe and you're mining these ore. So you have like this little drone guy too that sort of helps you mine the ore. So it's an idle. It's your typical idle game. So you drag your pickaxe around to mine the ore, and once you mine enough, you can go to the next one. And each floor has different ore, which you need different ore for different upgrades. So you're upgrading your the strength of your pickaxe and the radius of your pickaxe, and you also have like bombs, which help you mine faster. But the whole hook of it is there's this like countdown timer to this obelisk that you fight, and that's how you progress in the game. Is you fight this obelisk, and once you beat it, you unlock more stuff. You unlock more upgrades. You unlock more
number go up.
Exactly. You unlock more bombs.
Me feel good.
Exactly. This is a number go up game. So that's what this game's all about. It's like it's mindless. It's one of those. been my coffee game lately. You know, where we're all sitting on the couch, you know, drinking our coffee, watching TV.
I have played this one for a little bit on Google Play, and I think I dropped it after a little bit because it was. I think I switched over to the other idle game I talked about last month. So,
yeah, I know you just brought one up.
Keep one in the rotation somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
but yeah,
they get to a point of diminishing returns.
This is definitely a poop game for sure. Yeah, because I mean,
sure,
it's nice too because like, once you know when you're actively doing it, you're slowly getting upgrades. But if you close it and come back, it kind of does stuff in the background while the game is closed. So it'll mine a bunch of ore for you, and then when you come back, you'll have like 12,000 ore. So you can craft, and at that point you can like craft a ton of shit and like sell a bunch of stuff and upgrade a bunch of stuff. So it's like, yeah, I'll do a couple things here. Yeah, exactly. I'll do a couple things here for 5-10 minutes, close it, come back later, do a couple more things, and then
Can you attack anybody or no? Or is it just resource management?
The main enemy you're fighting is the Obelisk. That's where the Obelisk comes in, and the idle Obelisk miner. So I think it's like a 20-minute countdown timer. You basically get the chance to fight the Obelisk. All you do, I mean, to fight it, all you're really doing is holding down your finger on top of it, and you're watching numbers go down. You're watching its health go down. And even if you don't defeat it, its health will still be the same the next time you come in. So you can just progressively chip away at it until you defeat that level, and then like I was saying, once you defeat an obelisk at this level, you unlock more upgrades for your pickaxe or levels that you can go to, all this stuff, and the level cap.
This is an idle game, right?
Yeah.
And are idle games online? Are they only single player experiences, or are they both? I don't know. I don't play idle.
Sure, there's some idle online stuff, but I don't think.
I only ask because
it's like a timer.
Okay, so in the early days of the internet, there was a text-based game that I played, and I forget even how I played it, but you went to a website, and it was just text, and you created an account, and it was online, and you would be just grouped up into, I guess, servers or whatever. And it was an idle game in the 90s, and it was like a war game. All you got was you created your army, and you had so many credits, and you could spend it building tanks, defenses, whatever. And whatever you had left over is what you had over. But every day you got a new pool of money. Problem is, other people online could attack you. So if they saved up their money and bought like 10 tanks, they could just go and attack anybody. And it was just like those old school style games where you would just, I don't know, attack somebody, and then you would just get the report. Basically, it's like you lost but you took out all these tanks and soldiers, but you lost everything, or you won the battle.
All text based.
It was all text, but it was online. So every day, I remember going to this website, and I would check before school or after school, or maybe both, because after like a few hours you would have some money. But at the end of the day, you would kind of just let it go once a day. But you could. It was probably mid 90s, late 90s, and it was something like this. But it was online. That was the cool thing. Is like I would just think about it at school, like, am I being attacked? Did I survive? I spent all my money on my defense. So cool. You put towers up, whatever. But there's no visuals. It would just give you like an inventory of things and what you had, and you would just look at that and then say, attack somebody or not, and it would. I forget how the attacking part went. But that was I would say that's an idle game, because you're not doing anything other than very basic commands, or for what you're saying, like touching a screen or whatever. But
yeah.
The idle idea has been around, I guess, for a while. It's just maybe evolved.
Idle games are good. Like, there's different flavors of them too. I've seen some like pinball machines where balls are like falling through a machine, or somewhere. I think there was one where we were building a tower up. Eric's got this obelisk.
Yeah, I mean,
all sorts of weird shit you can do.
You basically just turn your brain off. There's no brain power going into this thing. It is really caveman brain, watch number go up type.
Trying to poop,
lizard brain
Eric.
Thing.
You're trying to poop, man. You don't want to think.
No, exactly. Or like I just woke up and I'm like, I want to occupy my mind with something, but I don't want
To keep you awake.
use
so you
too
don't fall
hard.
back asleep.
Yeah, or I don't want to
Yeah.
work too hard. So yeah, it's not anything crazy revolutionary. It's just something to occupy your mind for a couple minutes. So,
Fair enough.
it gets the job done, I would say. Yeah.
Well, I've got something to occupy your minds with. It is
I'm
big,
intrigued.
dumb fun. Like, as dumb fun as you can get. It is called Masters of the Universe.
Oh,
the He-Man movie. Which also got
movie.
added to Prime.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I almost watched that.
If you grew up with He-Man and you have fond feelings for He-Man, I'm not that old where I had
that
his
was
toys when I was
just
a kid,
before
but
my time.
it was right around there. But I watched it as
I've
a
heard
kid,
good things
so I
about this
remember it.
movie.
Yeah, same.
I can see why it's got mixed reviews because some people probably I don't know if some people are expecting it to be serious or what, but
No, I
like,
think people expect it to be like a James Gunn, just like fun rock and roll adventure, right?
pretty much. This was directed by Travis Knight, and I didn't know the guy that played He-Man, Nicholas Galanzine.
Yeah, that guy is also in that Sheep Detectives movie. He must be a new actor.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's
okay.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't
There you
believe
go.
he totally looks different. But yeah.
We got Idris Elba in this one as Duncan,
Ooh.
Man at Arms.
Oh, cool.
I think I saw
and
that.
Jared Leto as Skeletor.
Which his voice
That's
was
so
weird, but
yeah, that's
not bad.
But no,
Couldn't really tell us
perfectly
him.
fine. If I didn't know it was him, I wouldn't have even cared. Like, I thought Skeletor was actually pretty solid and pretty funny. But it is just like yes, it does kind of have that Guardians of the Galaxy jokey, sarcastic.
Got the Marvel humor.
Shit's going down. Play the random early 80s rock song.
They do
They
play
got
the
some
Four
needle
Non-Blonde
some
song
needle drops
from,
in there. It seems like
from
a movie
the
with a lot of needle drops.
like they reference
You gotta do the 4 Non Blonde
He-Man
song because you
memes.
gotta address the memes out there.
They reference like all the dumb names of like why all the He-Man stuff is named like fucking Man at Arms or Electroneck or like fucking like all the He-Man people have like the dumbest names.
Sure.
He-Man is a horrible name in and of itself.
They also reference that.
Yeah. He's a man.
I'm looking up He-Man.
So
dumb
the movie,
names.
it might have mixed reviews because it's probably a fun movie, but is it making too much fun of the IP, or is it genuine? Does it have any heart and soul?
Is He-Man such a sacred IP that it can't be, made fun of a little bit?
No, it is not that. I mean,
That's
He-Man was only around for two seasons, but they were like 40 or like 70 episodes a season. They were like long ass seasons, like we did today. So, no, I thought it was fun. I didn't expect a lot going into it, and I was quite pleasantly surprised. Some of these dumb names I forgot about these. There's Ram Man, whose primary trait is ramming people. There's a guy with a oversized metal hand. His name is Fisto. Like they get
this
into
is very,
it.
Sounds very 80s. Like it's like the most obvious thing ever.
Yeah, but it is. Yeah, if you go into it expecting fun and you're not getting like fucking Mission Impossible or some crazy shit like that. Like,
you're not getting Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
I don't. Yeah, if you're going in expecting that, then I don't know.
Yeah, like it's funny, like because even He-Man, like when he's not He-Man, he's Adam or whatever. He's supposed to be like skinny and scrawny. Like you can still tell it's like a jack dude underneath. He's just wearing a pink button-down shirt, but he's like pretending like I'm all weak and sad. And then he gets the sword and chaos ensues. Not hilarity, chaos. Well, chaos and hilarity. All in.
For anybody who knows, maybe we can at some point bust out Dave's Halloween picture from when we worked together.
Oh my god!
He was He-Man. He had that hair and the suit.
I still have that in the garage somewhere.
Yeah,
there's a He-Man costume in this.
He pulls it out every now and then. If you don't,
I was gonna say, hey, Lisa, kids were in bed early tonight.
I got the He-Man costume.
I have the power.
I have the power.
Yes, all sorts of hilarity and dumb
That's
fun in
good.
this one. It is a taste breaker for sure. If you're watching shit like
I need to watch that because I watch
Obsession
a weird
or
movie.
like, anything serious, you fucking throw this on, just relax and have a good, dumb, fun 2 hours. So
Wait,
that is
Can I
a
watch
hot
it
one.
with a 11-year-old?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
was gonna say it sounds like ripe for
Absolutely.
that.
All right, great. All
There's
right,
a
I'll watch it with
talking
you
cat
guys.
in it. Like, come on.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
talking tiger, and a lot of good slow-mo fight scenes and some good
Okay.
CG in there. It's
Wait,
very good. All right, let's
let's wrap this
shotgun
puppy up.
blast.
Yeah,
Round
sure.
of shotguns,
Yeah.
and let's see what we got.
All right, I'm gonna wrap up real quick here. So I watched my boy Sam Rockwell was in a movie
Oh yeah.
called
Yeah.
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Okay.
And it's fucking fun. So not a deep movie, you probably can't do it for a podcast. Pretty close though. But I would recommend it to you guys. Sam Rockwell's great. He's from the future. Future goes to shit. He's sent back in time to stop people. So he comes back to our time. He's trying to convince people in our time, yo, I have done this many times and I keep failing. And every time I try to change one little thing, what I could do to figure out how to stop the future from happening. Because with the future that I'm from is not good. And he's like, and here's the problem. I can't even talk to you guys because what's going to happen? You're on your phones. Everyone's on their phone too much. You're not thinking. You don't know what's going on. And it does this thing where you meet characters in this diner where he goes to try to recruit people to fight back. And he's like, tonight's the night. This is the night that things go down. I need to know who's going to join me. He's like, you always say no. You always die way too early. Blah, 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 blah. So he goes around these people, but like, so he's just like, gets this motley crew of characters. And then you meet the ones that he picks to go fight, and this shit's about to go down. But before that, you get to know each of the characters that he picked from like maybe the day before or the week before, what their situation is. So it's cool because you meet
Some
a lot
good
of characters.
flashbacks.
Yeah, it's kind of like weapons. Maybe like, hey, you see this character? Now we're gonna learn about them and what they've been up to, and then
Okay, sweet.
here they
I
are
like
now.
that.
So it's like that. I thought it was great. It had big everything everywhere all at once vibes.
Okay,
But
cool.
I think all the characters are fun. I think the story is pretty good. I really liked it, and it's making massive commentary that everybody's on the phones, and it picks on kids a lot. This generation, there's just like, you guys are just born into staring at your phones, and you guys can't think. So I won't give anything else. There's a little mystery there, so enjoy that.
I can do
I
it
need a
for
taste breaker.
Summer of Sam 2.0.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Sam Rockwell, he's just so fucking fun.
We
in
could
movies.
dedicate a whole month just to Sam Rockwell too.
He's a very versatile actor. He's been the bad guy. He's been the good guys in sci-fi rom-coms. He's
mean,
not
everything
a
I see him
big
in,
name,
it's
but I
great.
think he's growing. And
Mhm.
yeah, he's good. Yeah, the one movie he was in, Three Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri, was fantastic.
Yeah, I've heard that's really good. Yep.
Some of his best work. I watched a movie called The Mummy. I had no idea this existed. Lee
Like
Cronin's The
Brendan
Mummy.
Fraser.
I feel like I saw
No,
this
so this
on
guy
like
did
the Roku channel,
the
like
Ro-
not the Roku channel, like just how like the Roku pops
not
up
the
with
Tom
ads
Cruise
and
one.
stuff.
Is this
Yeah,
like
so this is like a new one.
Universal Studios?
This is a
like
new one.
Monster movie?
Yeah, so this is a new one, and it's by the guy who did the new Evil Dead stuff.
Hmm.
So very
Okay.
gory,
Interesting.
very scary. I
It's a
liked
horror
it. It was
movie.
good.
It's not.
It's a horror movie, not an
Oh, wow.
adventure movie. It's a horror movie.
Okay.
Massively. So I only bring it up because it did one thing that I think is interesting. If you like horror movies, they did something different. So the main character, well, I don't say the main character, but the dad of this family, he's a reporter. They're in Cairo. He brings his family there. They're living there while he's just being a reporter
Reporting.
in Cairo. Yep.
Reporting things.
And
As you
his
do.
daughter gets abducted.
Yes, you do.
His little daughter, she's like 10, I don't know, she gets abducted. And all this stuff happens. They never find her. 8 years later, they say, "Hey, we found your daughter."
8 years later.
Well, she's been basically captured and possessed with the mummy curse. but they don't know it. So they take her in,
Oh boy.
and it's absurd.
Does she
You can
look
tell this
normal?
girl is not normal. She's not
so
normal in
fucked
any
up.
way. Everything about her looks like the ending scene of like the Poltergeist. Like, why are you taking her home? What authority said this is okay? This girl's clearly messed up. But hilarity ensues in the house. So everybody starts getting affected by this possessed girl, and it's very gross. It's very, very gross. Some things I saw in there, I had to look away. The sound was so gross, I had to like kind of cover my ears. It was fun to watch if you like horror movies. I thought it was pretty good. I just like the idea that this girl is infected, and it's not your standard mummy where it's like an adult and they just get more and more powerful and they're set
Mummy
loose and they're killing.
exorcist.
She's just possessed with the mummy's curse, whatever that curse was, and it's in her, but nobody knows it, and it's brought back to America, and they're like in like I think they're like Central America, and they're just like trying to figure out our daughter just messed up from being kidnapped by these human traffickers. They don't see that their daughter's possessed, but she's starting to like infiltrate and possess everything else. So
She starts
interesting
hissing at him, and it kind of gives it away.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
She wrapped it in
that's an
bandages.
interesting take. Yeah,
it was good. It was good.
Alright.
And then the only other thing was I played Halo Evolved, campaign Evolved.
Oh,
It's
Campaign
gorgeous.
Evolved.
It's Halo. I
Run
liked
down
it.
this hallway. Run down that.
I don't want
hallway.
to play it by myself, so I'll just wait for whenever you guys are around so that we can play. Oh, hallway, Dave, my man. Only the first couple levels are in hallways. Get ready for a lot of big.
Most of them are very open. Yeah.
Walk over this
Yeah,
bridge.
there's the snow levels, there's the islands. I can't wait to see all of it. But I don't play Halo by myself. I like to play with somebody, so I want to do
it was fun.
co-op
It's
whenever you guys are ready.
nothing revolutionary, but it's it's fun to play Halo again, the first one. It's just
It's fun.
yeah, it is what it is. It's the campaign again, which we've played multiple times before, but it just looks nicer. They added some of the weapons from the other games, and they added those like 3 prologue missions. But I understand why they didn't add like multiplayer, but it still seems
I think
a
that's
little
separate.
empty.
I think that's a separate
Weird.
effort.
Yeah.
Isn't that just,
I mean, think
why
about
wouldn't
it.
you just
Infinite
play
is still going
the
on.
collection. If you want to play,
Yeah,
the
you get the
multiplayer,
collection.
just play
That's still popular.
that one.
Well, the whole point
And you've
was
got
this
Infinite,
was like
and Infinite just got forged like a year ago.
yeah, it's just weird that because like they made such a big deal about bringing like Halo to PlayStation for the first time, but like Halo is
But they don't
about
bring
the
the
multiplayer.
multiplayer.
Yeah,
I guess if you're on PlayStation and you don't
Yeah.
get the multiplayer, that does kind of because they don't have Master Chief Collection, right?
no,
Yeah. So
No.
then I guess that does kind of suck for them.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Which this game, unfortunately, I mean the reports are coming out already that this did not sell well, and they're already laying people off.
Well, they laid
from the
off a bunch
studio.
of
yeah.
They laid off a bunch of developers because Microsoft is just so stupid with video games. They really don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's sad to see, man. It's sad
Yeah,
to see, and with all this AI coming in, it's just gonna get worse.
it's tough for those those companies are just in it for the money. They're not in it to like let's
Well,
make
they're all in
something
it
make
for the
cool.
money.
good
Or
games. Yeah,
You need
I
to
know,
make
but like
money,
indie developers just have a cool idea and they want to make something cool. So that's why I
Gotta
think
keep
a lot
the
of
shareholders
indie devs
happy.
indie devs
Right.
don't got nobody to go to. They just want to make fun stuff. So
but like, Blizzard made Overwatch. People still play Overwatch. You
Yeah.
got PUBG. You've got Call of Duty. You've got Fortnite. Like, just make fucking Halo multiplayer and stop. Just make one game. Not like Infinite had a campaign. Just like if they're gonna come out with a campaign or a multiplayer version, just come out with a multiplayer thing and just support it and just take care of that community because the game mechanics are good. You've got the weapons figured out. You've got the vehicles figured out. Just make fun levels.
But
Come up
how
with
are
a
they
fun game
gonna
pass.
make money?
Come out with seasons.
yeah.
You
Can I
sell.
can I get a
mean,
pink
they
bunny
gotta
skin?
get better at. Yeah, they got to get better skins. They got to get better at, I don't know, maybe make Halo multiplayer free for everything and just sell skins, I don't know.
think Halo
That's what they
does
gotta
not
figure
have
out.
the same cachet as it used. Like
Call of Duty
Yeah.
does this. They'll have Beavis and Butthead join Warzone. So imagine the Predator in Halo. You know,
Yeah,
they got to get creative. They got to do something.
Kill on Halo. I don't know. That bothers me. The shields and then the always bothered me on that game. Call of Duty, like it's.
That's what I love about Halo, because Call of Duty is always like, I spawned down this hallway and I get to kill you when you're not looking. It's like that's not fair. You got spawned behind me,
Call of Duty.
and I'm holding down this hallway, and then some guy comes around, and 2 shots and I'm down.
That's what happens in real life.
But that's not fair.
In real
Halo.
I shot you twice.
Halo's like Halo will shoot you
Call of
and
Duty,
knock down your shields.
so
like
realistic.
I can dash my way out.
Halo,
yeah, right.
I'm chasing people everywhere because I can't get close enough because I have to be close enough to kill them to get their shield down, or else they'll just run around the corner.
No, you use a needler or learn how to use the battle rifle.
No,
those are your mid to far range weapons, and you use assault rifle or shotgun up close. Remember, the needler has spikes on it.
Remember
more damage.
All right, let me finish up mine too, and then let's. I think how many? Yeah, there's a couple.
I got a couple left too, and then we'll get out of
I got 2. I'm gonna wrap up real quick. Have either of you guys played the Monument Valley games?
Yes. They're fun. On an airplane, I did. It was fun.
I got Monument Valley 2 on the Steam Deck. It's just like a gorgeous puzzle game. I really love the
flat.
I mean, the whole thing about it is like the perspective shifting and these like I don't know what it's like MC Escher type stuff where
I was gonna say it's
so you're basically shifting these perspectives and like walking up these like impossible angles, but you're guiding this little character around these little like puzzle boxes, and it's really gorgeous looking. The art is great.
What are you playing it on? I play it on my phone.
It's a Steam Deck, so you can use touch controls, or you can use the controller. Controls are actually pretty good because you're just basically moving the cursor around to the different points that you can interact with, making your character walk through the levels. But yeah, really, really gorgeous little puzzle game. So that's been a fun one. And then last thing I'll wrap up here is my usual Thor roundup. I already did the other stuff with the Thor, but this is just the sort of other games that I've been playing on it. So I discovered this series recently, the Front Mission series. I don't know if either of you have heard of this, but it's another turn-based tactics series. But this is like back in the PlayStation era. I think the first one was actually on like Super Nintendo. So they're pretty old games. But I was looking up what the best Front Mission game was, and Reddit told me that Front Mission 3 for the PlayStation was the one to play. So I loaded that up on the Thor, and it's basically kind of think like Into the Breach a little bit. It's turn-based strategy with mechs, but this
is so Eric.
It's a cool hook because like you have these mechs, and each of the parts of the mech can like get damaged separately. So like your left arm, like say your left arm gets all the way damaged, you can no longer use the weapon on that arm. Or if your like right leg gets damaged, your movement gets reduced drastically, so you can't move as far. Or if both legs are damaged, you can't move at all. Stuff like that. And you can get like ejected from your mech, so you have to like hop back in. It's really cool. Front Mission, the Front Mission 3 specifically is the one that I'm playing. But yeah, it's really cool, really great. Again, it's like tiles.
PlayStation.
Yep, PlayStation turn-based strategy. Very Japanese story. I think it's a Square Enix joint. It might.
It's cool.
I don't know if it's Square Enix or if it was just Square. I think it was actually SquareSoft before they joined. Was it? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was SquareSoft.
Square Enix.
Okay, all right. But either way, it's good stuff. And then the other one I've been playing is Rhythm Heaven, the original Rhythm Heaven game. The one on Switch, the new one on Switch just came out, so I wanted to check out the original one, which is on DS. So again, perfect on the Thor. But it's really cool because it's kind of like think like WarioWare, but basically with rhythm games. And some of them are like super tricky because basically you have the stylus and you're like tapping to you have to keep the beat of like, I don't know. For example, one of them is like you're hitting like a ball back and forth on like a ping pong table. So it'll be like, you know, you have to keep the rhythm with the stylus, and then there's like long hits, and you got to do like flicks and stuff. Really cool.
That's clever.
But it really tests how good your like rhythm is and ability to keep a beat. Which apparently mine is not that great because I'm like not doing best, but it's fun to like practice and get good at these levels. But yeah, those I think that about wraps it up for me. What do you got left, Dave?
Couple little quick ones. I played. Me and my kid got into Power Washer Simulator 2.
Yeah, baby.
Because I bought the Star Wars DLC.
I've been wanting to check it out.
It is kind of fun. I thought it was going to be more like vehicles and shit, but fucking Lars hired me to come to the moisture farm and just power wash all his dirty ass moisture farm. Luke is chirping at me on the microphone because you play as droids in this. So he's like, I gotta go get to the sandcrawler. Help my Uncle Owen. Yeah, so that one's fun. I was expecting more TIE fighters. I think next was like the Mos Eisley Cantina was the next one that we had to do. So
I saw in like the trailer, you're like hopping on top of like X-wings and power washing them and stuff. Which is
that's
cool.
That's what I wanted to get to was the TIE fighters.
The TIE fighters, yeah.
Cantina is good.
Oh, I can't wait to clean the Millennium Falcon.
Hey, listen, someone's got to do it.
Crannies.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it makes sense that they make the droids do the ones that are doing the cleanings.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was fun. I'm still trying to. I finished Mina the Hollower. That one was quite good.
You finished?
So recommend that one. Yeah, that one's done. I'm working on Dave the Diver still, trying to plug my way through that one. I just got to a chunk of the game. I was telling Brandon where there's just Balatro in Dave the Diver. So you just go to this merpeople town and they're like, we're playing this fucking card game. And they're like, all right, let me see this card game. And it's 1-for-1 Balatro in Dave the Diver, which I did not expect. I was not ready to play it. I had to wrap my brain around it. It's got some.
Is it actually Jokers. Like Balatro, like branded, like a partnership type deal?
It's got to be. Everybody's dressed as clowns. It's, it looks like a tie-in, like a straight up tie-in. I don't know if I have DLC on or something like that I don't know, but it's literally like Balatro. In every sense, they shift the UI around like a little bit, but I think there's Dave the Diver cards in Balatro.
There is, yes, there was that crossover already. Yep.
Yeah, so I just thought that was like to beat this mission, I have to beat these 6 people at like one small, medium, and big blind, to get to the next one, and they're all like separate little things, but I just thought that was insane to just
awesome.
Completely switch up what you're playing, and you're just like, all right, we'll fucking play this game for a little bit.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
It says the version of Balatro found in Dave the Diver is playable underwater in the Sea People Village.
Yeah.
Where it's referred to as Jimbo's game.
Yeah.
A nod to the Joker in Balatro.
Yeah, the Joker is Jimbo. Yeah.
There's not a specific tie-in though. They just.
It seems like they're very aware of it.
Like they take it's like the music, like the shifty background, everything.
It's like got to be a crossover, or something.
It was good. Cool. We were talking about Wasteland 3 earlier. I've been going through the original 1988 Wasteland with a walkthrough.
Yeah.
They don't make fucking games like that anymore. Like those games are just brutally tough. Completely obscure in some areas. Like walkthroughs are necessary for that one. But it's nice to go back to those old games and just kind of like, I mean, a little bit of nostalgia, but a little bit of like hitting that grind. It's like the Dark Souls of RPGs where it's just like brutal on you sometimes. And sometimes you got to grind it. Sometimes you got to go talk to some other people. It's interesting to go back there.
Cool experience.
The last one I threw on here. I mean, fucking my kid wanted to watch the Michael Jackson movie, Michael. So it was like $6. I was like, all right, fine. You give me $5. I will let you get this Michael Jackson.
You give me $5.
No, I took my kid's money. Fuck yeah.
Pay me, kid.
I'm not buying this crap. It is.
Isn't it your money?
Like
though?
A little.
What money do they have?
Crap.
Huh?
Isn't it your money that they're spending though?
I
Is it
probably
really
gave
their
it to her
money?
at some point. I don't know. She,
Oh, okay.
she gives she does her little side gigs.
All right.
Well, how
With
It's
was
like a
it?
little
Great Dave?
biopic
Yeah.
from Michael when he was like the
Oh.
Jackson 5 was just starting
Yeah.
to I think Beat It came out, or no, I'm the Bad album came out. So it was like
Okay.
prime Michael.
Yeah.
It is told you can tell that like the Jackson family had a hand in making it because they're kind of like dropping hints at like Michael's gonna build fucking Neverland Ranch because he's like always
Yeah.
reading. I'm always reading Peter Pan books, and I want to just help the children.
Well,
So
the main character is a member of the Jackson family.
Jafar Jackson, yeah, is his nephew, which is kind of crazy because he looks just like him. But
Oh, okay.
surprise, surprise, Joe Jackson's still a fucking child beating dick, and that's gonna be there. But some of the angles that they took, like, I mean, I'm not gonna recommend this movie unless you're a big Michael Jackson fan and want to fucking learn about him. But it's just kind of funny, like the angle. It's kind of like a spin that they put on him, where like I walked in the room and I'm watching like the last half hour of it, and it's like after Michael got burned at the Pepsi commercial, like he got second or third degree burns on his head or something. And he's in the hospital. Like in the movie, it seemed like it was for like days and days. Like they're going like passing time with like all the baskets piling up or whatever. So I gave it a good, like, I almost died. They said like he almost died in it. And my wife's like, he did almost die. It's not funny, Dave. like, let me give this a quick Google. And I Googled it. And
laugh.
while, yes, he did get second or third degree burns on his head, he dismissed himself out of the hospital like the very next day and recovered at home, and like, none of this hospital bullshit. Like, so it's like, it's not a real,
they played it up a
like,
little bit.
Yeah, it's not a real take or a real story documentary. It's more of like a storytelling of
They take some liberties.
story.
Yeah, they do that. I feel like they did the same thing with like, I watched that Elvis movie, which I actually thought was pretty good. But it was kind of the same thing.
Oh, I couldn't get into it.
No?
Sarah and I we did not like Tom Hanks's character. We were like,
I thought he was really
was
good in
killing
that
it.
movie.
Really? Yeah, we couldn't stand him in it.
Was he the manager?
Doing his voice.
Yeah.
It was just like, this is really. I know he's acting, but this is obnoxious.
Just took you out of it.
We dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't get into that one.
Yeah, I mean, the musical like documentaries are like the thing now.
Although
biopics
I have heard
happening all the time.
I have heard the Weird Al movie is really good, which I want to watch.
Weird?
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe.
Do they call it weird, or what do they call it?
I think it's just weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I do want to see that.
But of course, this is the bet.
That's it. I would say it was
Weird Al.
not worth the $6 that I spent on it. I will pay that credit card bill, and I will
Sounds like you spent $1.
You're gonna deposit that $5 in the bank.
Technically, yeah. No, I'm probably gonna spend it buying them fucking lunch. So, whatever, it all comes back.
Oh yeah.
There's also summertime. I want SummerSlam was last weekend. Watch that. Fucking rewatching Rings of Power before the new season comes out. It's just a lot of.
I haven't watched
on,
anything lately, like in terms of movies or TV. There's a lot of stuff I want to catch up on.
It's hard to not be outside and soak it up.
Yeah, summertime. Yeah. It's not really prime time. It's yeah.
And then
there we go.
Out all day doing stuff.
We just talked for an hour and 20 minutes on it. So whatever. We've been getting it done. So Eric, let's get out of here. If people want to give us something to watch or give us something to play that they enjoy,
they have to walk to his house. The piece of paper.
What is
slide
your
under his door
cell phone number and your home address, please?
My social security number. Also, I'll no. You can. We don't need all that. You can just go to the nomadsoffantasy.com/discord. And join our Discord there. We got a nice little community. But if you want to suggest something, we got a suggestions channel, or if you just want to hop in, talk about games, movies, whatever else
stuff.
Yeah, you can hop in there. Nomadsoffantasy.com for all your Nomad needs. YouTube.com/@nomadsoffantasy for the video versions of the podcast. I think we're up on our summer break now. We're gonna after this. I think we're taking a little break.
Oh yeah,
and then give us some time to Let's finish out our summer of sequels.
Yeah, summer of sequels. We're gonna wrap it out with Titanfall 2. So that'll probably be more towards the beginning of September or so. But yeah, should be fun.
Football season starting.
That'll
It's
be
fantasy football time again.
Oh, I love.
Yeah,
I'm excited
fantasy
for. Always
football
get excited for the fall time.
Fuck yeah.
What?
I don't want to.
I love fall.
Think about fall. No,
Come on.
no. As I get older, I appreciate
it's a
summer
little
more and more.
cooler and crisp
No,
fall air. Football starting.
No.
Thanksgiving around the corner. Starting thinking about
turkey.
turkey.
Some turkey. Why don't we have turkey more often? We don't have like a summertime turkey time.
Because it's not that great.
What?
No, I like turkey.
It's bland.
Come on.
No.
Out of the meats, I would not choose turkey for. It's good. I mean, I like it for sure, but
your celebration meats. What are you, a ham guy?
I don't know. That's a good. I don't know.
Your celebration meats. That's it. We'll have that ranking.
Ham is definitely easier than turkey. Turkey's a whole to do. It's very involved, but I think that's probably the reason why we only have it once. But you can get those like little turkey breasts if you want, like a smoked thing.
Can I say one thing?
Please.
And then we can end this episode.
What's your celebration meat?
No.
I'll show you.
The thing I don't like about the fall. One thing I don't like about the fall is you fucking sports people ruin sports.
You sports people
with your fucking because you don't shut up about stats and players' names and
I'm not
everybody's one upping each other. I can't take it. It's like, oh, the Bills look pretty good. I like that they picked up that guy. And like, oh, it's not even about that. It's not even about that. What they're gotta work on is I'm like, I can't.
Everybody's got an opinion.
And then like everyone's got an opinion. They're all experts on what the Bills need to do or whatever their football team has to do. And then the radio talk. Yeah. And then the radio, my wife listens to sports radio, and like I'll get in the car and I'll just hear like, oh, she loves WGR 550 and listen to all she knows. And dude, ever talk to my wife, talk about the Bills? She knows about everything. And I just can't because it's like they just speculate and just
it's what talk it all about is,
things
right?
It's so boring. It's so boring where
that's what keeps you engaged.
Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. Yeah, we get into dorky conversations. Dave and I when we were driving up to Toronto, we were talking about like I was saying like how stupid the Death Star being destroyed by Luke really is when you think about it. I was just saying like, this is really nerdy shit. But it's fantasy, it's pretend. So you're just I don't know. This is like people talking about people playing a sport, and it's just to me, it's the only thing I don't like. I can't stand it because people that are I like sports to watch. I don't care about names. I don't care. I don't care that much about the players themselves.
Big guy jump high.
Want them to be good.
Yeah.
So they just
big guy run fast.
Right. It's just like, wow, there's a really cool throw to a really cool guy that made a really cool run, and he grabbed it with his really cool hands, and then he did a really cool spin to get in.
You got to think of the machine. Great. The machine
is cool.
Money-making machine.
But
it just keeps on churning forward.
Well, what happens was a 30-yard rush. Oh, they don't usually do that now. And it's just the numbers come in, and it's just so boring.
That's what fantasy football is, just analytics for sports nerds.
Yeah,
analytics.
I
love it.
It's just to me, it's just whenever people do, I literally walk away. It's the only time in any conversation I'd rather listen to religion or politics. But when people talk about
you want to know who I'm going to start my flex position? Like, some guy could be hurt. He could have an ankle injury, but this guy's got a better matchup.
I fall somewhere in the middle with sport. Like, I love watching sports, but I'm not. Fantasy football is not for me. I'm not.
Stack some gambling on top of it.
No.
Delicious.
And like people know backup quarterbacks
preseason game tonight
to like other teams, and it's like, but you don't know that this is a Zeppelin song playing. Like, I don't know. Like, do you know the lead singer of Led Zeppelin? No, I don't know. Who was the quarterback of the Dolphins in 1979? And they'll fucking tell me, oh, the coach was... I'm
probably Dan Marino.
I just like... Dan Marino was in 79?
No, probably not that early.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, that was like late 80s. So like late 70s? Who was the quarterback? But these people will know that
shit. It was
shit.
drafted in 83.
Okay, all right. A couple years.
Yeah. So it's just, to me, a little fun fact about me. I love sport. I coach. I love sports.
No, there's levels to it.
I just can't
for sure.
handle the talking part of it. It's just like it's fucking out of your hands, and it's already happened. So why are we talking
the people
about
get
it?
like legitimately upset or like it ruins their day if their sports team loses. Like if it affects
losing the playoffs,
if it affects your life
for a couple of days,
like
it's a little depressing when you get your hopes up and you get swatted down. But
yeah,
I mean, at the end, you got to remember that at the end of the year, there's only one group of people that's happy. Everybody else is fucking
right.
Yeah. It's sports. Sports is sports.
It's supposed to be fun.
Right. I love watching them.
That's what it's supposed to be fun. And when people make it not fun, yeah, I agree.
But there's legit like people say Star Wars and video games and dorky things have gatekeepers. I will say this right now, and I know none of my sports buddies listen to my podcast, but like they're fucking gatekeepers. Like anytime I say, hey, it looks like the Bills got like a good pick, and they'll just like throw some no, that's not, and they say somebody else, and they just I can't stand that stuff. I just like, you know what? Take your fucking sports and fucking go talk about it with each other because I can't fucking
go
deal
jerk
with it.
each other
it's so
off.
boring.
Yeah.
Go talk about rushing percentages and shit. Fuck that. Boring. I'd rather talk about how did Luke blow up the Death Star? Come on, a miracle shot. The Death Star shouldn't have blown up,
bro. The Force.
They were not exactly. And then for Urso to whatever have that, just in case somebody later on can blow. Get out of here! It's a 1 in a billion shot. It took a Force user to do it. No normal human was gonna pull it off. No alien was gonna pull it off. It had to take the child of Darth Vader to pull it off. Come on now. Now, Dave and I did say, and I know we got to wrap up, but Dave and I did say if they were gonna revisit Luke Skywalker, give us like the teenage years when he's driving around or flying around on his speeder, bombing womp rats.
Smoking weed.
So he could be even more whiny. No, he's not smoking weed. He's like a
I love
straight-laced goody two-shoes. He's not smoking weed.
Nerd.
Yeah, he's a nerd.
All right. If you want to have these conversations or argue with me or talk about sports, fine. Go to our Discord.
We don't even have a sports channel in our Discord.
No, thank goodness we don't. I'm surprised we don't.
Right.
Dave's like, oh, we don't?
Oh, now we are.
Now we are? Now we do? No.
Yep.
No. The Discord is a place to escape your everyday life and engage in nerdy conversations about things that don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun little tangent. But anyways, that's all we got for you for this month's catch up. And yeah, we'll see you in about a month with probably with another catch up and Titanfall 2. So should be fun.
Fuck yeah.
Forward to that. So that's it for this episode. As always, safe travels, Nomad. Saw.